What's up, YouTube? You know, it's been a while since I made another Storytime video, so without further ado, Storytime. So when I was younger, probably around middle school, my mom was heavily into church. So she made me and my brother join church with her. So at my church, they had a younger kids church, a high schoolers church, and then an adult church. I was currently in the younger kids church, but I was in like 8th grade, so I was right about the level to be to the next side of the church. 8th graders, you know, 8th graders are bad. So there's this thing about me. You know that little voice in your head that tells you not to do bad things? Your voice of reason? I am the physical embodiment of that voice. That voice is constantly in my head, even to this day. It never stops. I mean, even when I get in the car and I don't put on a seatbelt, I can hear it in my head like a drill sergeant.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers.
This had its advantages and disadvantages. The advantage was I barely ever got in trouble and I barely ever got hurt. The disadvantage? Everybody hated me because I was always that one telling people not to do things. Hey bro, you want to go drink some alcohol even though we're under 18? No? Hey bro, let's go take your mom's car out for a joyride. And get a whooping? I think not. Or even as I got older, hey bro, let's go take some cocaine and rob a bank. Let's go take some cocaine and rob a bank? How did we become friends? Anyways, that voice saved me a lot of trouble. At this church, they had, I don't know what it was called, but it was basically a trip to Lake Tahoe, and we were all gonna go stay in cabins, the whole kids side of the church, couple chaperones, and the minister. So I told my mom, and my mom was like, you should go. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go. Now the thing about this church was in the hood. Therefore, all the kids at the church were some damn hoodlums. Now me, being with that voice in my head, I was always a good kid. I tried to stay out of trouble because I didn't like the consequences that came with getting in trouble. Unfortunately, the kids at this church, they were hoodlums and they did not care about nothing. I should have thought about this before I say yes, but I didn't, and this is where this story comes from. So we get on the bus, there's about 25 guys, equal amount of girls, couple chaperones, probably like 2 or 3 of them, and then there was the minister, which was the head of the church, the preacher. So as we're on the bus, I'm sitting in the back, and I could immediately tell that this was not my crowd. The way the kids were acting and talking, you know, there's levels to being a kid, you know. This was me, this was them. They basically thought they were adults, and they acted as such. They're talking about having sex, they're talking about girls, talking about smoking and drinking, everything. I'm sitting in the back of the bus like, so should I have not brought my Pokemon cards? Or, never mind, you didn't hear that. So we get to the stop. I'm happy to finally be off of that bus in those tight quarters. I jump off the bus, excited as hell. Walking out, ooh. I stop, I look around. So, how did you guys get a replica of Camp Crystal Lake? I thought we were going to Lake Tahoe. What is this? The minister says, this is where you're staying. That place right there, the big one, you know, the one that looks modern with the lights and everything, that's where the chaperones are gonna stay. It's a whole hotel. That's where the chaperones are gonna stay. And the girls, the guys get the cabins by the lake. So I say, you mean the cabins that have no lights and are surrounded by trees and darkness and evil? You got me messed up. I'm staying in there with you. Nah, bro. You're staying in the cabin by the lake without the lights with the killers. I immediately regretted coming. I was like, oh my God, I'ma die out here. and you're gonna leave me with all these damn hoodlums. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. So we get escorted to the cabins. All 25 guys get escorted to the cabins. 4 guys per cabin, basically. It might have been 5, 4 or 5 to each cabin. It was nighttime. When you looked out the window, the only thing you could see was the lights inside the other cabins because there was no lights outside. And we're next to the lake, so there's no light poles or none of that. It's just pure darkness. Pure death darkness. Now, I don't know about you, but at that time and age, I was terrified of the dark. So this was a bad situation. Help me. Help me. I'm in the cabin with the other 4 hoodlums. Somehow, some way, I ended up in the cabin with the 3 ringleaders of all the hoodlums there. I don't know how this happened. I didn't even know these guys' names, but it took me about 5 seconds to realize that they were the ones in charge of all the hoodlums. So we're sitting in there. I'm on my bed just chilling because I don't know none of these people I'm with. I don't know their names. I don't even like them. We're different people. So I'm sitting there. It is pitch black outside. I look out the window. I close the window. I'm like, bro, if you open that window, Jason's head is gonna be just sitting right outside of it, waiting to jump through. You better keep that window closed. It's crazy out there. Niggas gonna die tonight. So the ringleaders come up with this brilliant, I mean just brilliant plan that they are gonna throw a party. So I'm like, oh cool, you're gonna have some more guys come into this cabin and we're all gonna chill. You know, safety in numbers. Nah, we're gonna throw a party in there. You gonna throw a party where? In there. You mean the hotel with the chaperones? No, the hotel with the girls. You do realize the chaperones and the girls are in the same hotel, right? Why you always being negative? You always saying something negative. Just be quiet. What you scared of? Stop being scared. All right, bro, I'm telling. All right, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. But I'm not going. You crazy. Y'all gonna get caught. See, that's why we don't hang out with you. You always scary. Whatever. So, I blinked 2 times, and all 25 of the guys in the camp are in our little 4-person hotel. They're all agreeing, except for one other person besides me. They all agree, you know what? We should go have that party in the hotel with the girls. They're blinded by the booty. So, all 25 of them start sneaking out like it's Scooby-Doo or something. I mean, tiptoeing to the other hotel. Now, it's a far walk. It's not short, but I can see them the whole way. They're tiptoeing in the darkness like there's some damn ninjas. I see them make it to the hotel. The other guy that disagreed, he was still there with me. So we're the only 2 guys who didn't go to this party. So we're chilling, and he's like, man, I'm bored. You think they made it? I say, look, bro, I don't know if they made it or not, but I'm not opening that damn window because Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers are probably sitting right outside that window waiting for us to open it so they could jump through and kill us. And I'm not dying tonight because I don't even know you, and I need to die with somebody I know so we can both go to heaven at the same time. He's like, you're right. It's dark as hell outside. I'm not opening that window. So I hear some noise. I jump. I'm like, okay, we about to die. This is it. I don't know what your name is, but we going to heaven together. I peek out the window. I see all 23 of the other guys in a row marching away from the hotel. In the front of that line, it's the minister. They are marching towards the bus. I'm like, damn, why are they marching towards the bus? They all start to get in the bus, including the minister, and the bus drives off. They got escorted straight from the hotel back to the bus and started driving back home at like 11. It takes a couple hours to get to Lake Tahoe. The guy was like, nah, you guys are done. You're going home with me now. So he drives them all home. Before they got in the bus, they all looked back at the cabin, and I was in the window like, I told you. I told So they all get drove back home. And it's just me and this guy and 25 other girls. And that's it for the rest of the trip. So we're having fun. All the girls are cool as hell because we're the only guys there. And there's no competition, which is great for me because I was in there. I was getting numbers. I was chilling. You know, trip was good. On the way back, had a little girl sit next to me and stuff. It was cool. It was nice. There was no competition. There was no need to show off because we're the only guys there. Who else they gonna like? I mean, so of course, next time at church, all 23 of them guys hated me. They hated me. And then I got older and got put into the high school part of the church, and then kind of fell off with the church thing and never went back. That is all I have for you guys. Basically, if you have that little guy in your head telling you not to do something,
It looks to me like the best part of you ran down the crack of your mama's ass and ended up as a brown stain on the mattress.
don't do it, because that guy is usually right. Well, everybody, this is another story time. Thanks for watching. I love telling you guys these stories. I have a couple more stories that are pretty interesting to me. I don't know if they're funny to you, but I was laughing. I love everybody who watches my channel. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna start uploading a little bit more often than once a week. I hear that's how you get more views. So we're gonna try it, you know. But if you're watching this video, leave a comment. I don't care about the likes, but the comment, leave a comment. I like talking to you people. I'm trying to start a community and meet the people who watch my videos. So leave a comment. Tell me if you liked it or not. Tell me what you would like to see me do, and I will do it. Because, you know, we're a family now. Me and you, family. If we're not family, we're at least friends. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a sub. If you're not subbed, subscribe, because, you know, I got more videos coming. And yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Make sure you're subbed. Make sure you leave that comment. Peace.